Here we go. All right, Coach Banghart, how about a few thoughts on the game, and then we'll take questions.
Yeah, that was, it's a little bit of a sloppy game. And there's a lot of factors probably that lead to that. But as I just told them in there, they're going home for the holiday 11-0. And there's not a lot of teams that can say they're 11-0 at this point in the season, playing a variety of opportunities, playing in a variety of places at a variety of times against a variety of styles. And so there's a whole lot to be proud of. I've really come to really love this group of kids, and they're not a finished product yet, and that's okay because we look forward to getting better throughout the season.
Congratulations, Courtney. This was a really different game than UNC Asheville. What did you like about this game as opposed to that game? Was there anything that stood out?
Not really. I mean, I think that was when we jumped on that lead and we were up, I don't know, 24-5 or something. It's hard to stay focused on your principles in a game that's so disruptive. We went to the free throw line 48 times, right? This is a fluid game. And the game had so many stops and starts because of the free throws. And so it's hard to generate that. It's hard to generate your momentum. So, I think we've been pretty good at speaking the truth to one another. And that was sort of, we're not going to take a ton from it. We're going to move on and get ready for a really challenging, exciting ACC season.
I ask you about Destiny Adams. She's played this season, and the 3 steals, I think she actually had 4. I don't think they counted the 4th one, but she really showed a lot of versatility and talent. Can you just talk about her progress?
Yeah, that's what it is. Des is a work in progress, and what she gives you is what you can trust, right? She's going to give you everything she has. She's going to be fearless. And she's going to be coachable by her teammates. So what they tell her on the floor, she tries to do. What we tell her to do, she tries to do. And so that's the kind of kid you can trust. And it's fun to watch her gain skill day to day, because obviously her heart and her activity makes a difference.
What's the best part of her game right now, and what does she need to improve?
I think Des' activity. I mean, she's so active, so she can on both ends, on the glass, on offense, on defense. You can count on her that she'll. That her activity will create winning plays for us. And what she has to continue to work on is just continue to work on her skill development, be better with her feet, better with her finishes, be better from the free throw line. There's a bit of skill work that we can continue to work on with her.
Thank you.
Lindsay and Lawrence, you guys have any questions? No?
Yeah, I do have one actually. Can you hear me, Coach?
I sure can. You hit yeah.
Cool. In a game like this where you guys, it's kind of a lopsided score, what are you really focused on? Are you focusing more on offense or defense as you guys are approaching conference time?
I think when you play you get a chance to give some experience to some of the less experienced guys. The key is just, how can you do that, and what can you expect from them? And part of that is them learning how to play inside the lines against somebody else, right? Which just there's a rhythm in that. And so both ends. I mean, I can't help but be pretty relentless in my expectations on both ends, because it's a team that practices hard every day and plays against better players every day. So, both ends. I treat them, I don't treat them differently. So my expectations remain high regardless of who's in the game.
What are your hopes and expectations for your team going into the second half of the season after winter break?
Yeah, I hope they just stay connected. A journey of this length, that's part of the challenge of college basketball, is the season's incredibly long. And so they're all going to go through their stuff, as we say. So they're going to feel insecure at times. They're going to play great at times. They're going to be low energy at times. It's a long season. And I just hope they stay connected through it, because there's enough in that locker room if they do. And then, it's a group that has continued to get better. We didn't play so well today, but it's a group that's continued to get better. So if they continue to get better, this is a team that in late January could be really, really good. So, those are two things: stay committed to the growth process and stay connected.
Hey, Courtney, one more on Destiny. Do you see her more of a wing or a 4 ultimately for you?
We like all the interchangeable pieces that we have. And so I think that depends on who she's in with, but she's not ready to be a 3 yet. A wing has to be able to make decisions with the ball in their hands. They have to be able to facilitate. They have to be able to come off ball screens. They have to be able to do some of the things that she's not quite ready for. So she'll start from, we'll work with her on the inside and then work on bringing her out, but we'll start from the inside out with her.
And then Anya's game, 5 blocks. She had 4 points in the first minute, and she's continued to put up some strong efforts for you.
Yeah, we said in the offseason, we told her this and we told our staff this and told Carly this when we were trying to get Carly to come to Carolina. And she was saying, what do we got in the inside if I come, because obviously with Chanel has been playing so many minutes. And we said, Carly, you've trusted me your whole journey. And we've told you the Anya's good and then Anya's going to continue to get better. And she's a key piece to what we're doing. And Anya knew that. So she spent the offseason getting more skilled and getting tougher and getting in the best shape, much better shape. And so, I think there's times where we still want a little bit more from her. So does she, with her inconsistency, but boy, she's a huge reason why we're as good as we are. And it's fun to see that you put the time in and you put the work in and good things happen.
Thank you.
And she's here. So I'll let her take the note on that. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course.
Hi, Anya. How about a few thoughts from you on the game today, and then we'll take the question.
Okay. Just to piggyback off of what Coach said, like she said, it was a sloppy game, and we know that, and we found things that we needed to work on, offensively and defensively, and we found things that we knew that we needed to work on before, and we tried to put that into this game, and like transition defense, getting back, stopping ball earlier, just little things like that. But other than that, like, I'm really proud of where me and my team are right now. And I love the fact that we continue to grow. And even though we might have some mess ups, it's like, okay, like, what do we need to do to fix it? What do we need to do this? Like, we're just, I'm not saying we're not thinking about the past, but we're pushing on, like, trying to get better with everything.
Hey, Anya, congratulations on the good game. How's your confidence level right now? It looks like you're real confident. You scored 4 points in the first minute. You had 5 blocks. Do you ever have 5 blocks in the game? Just talking about your whole game right now.
It mainly comes from my teammates, and especially like Coach. Like, I know they believe in me. Like Eva, like she's like I can miss a layup. Even be like, I know you can make it. Like, even like left hand layup. I'm like, oh, I'm about to, like, I missed. I'm like, dang, like I should have made it. Eva's like, I know you can make it. Like, just do it. Like, don't think about it. And it's like, just knowing that I have people behind me, and like my whole team, from the players to the staff to the strength coaches to the trainers. Like, I know everybody's behind me, and that helps me be more confident in myself,
What about coming up? Obviously, 2 games you're playing Cunane, and those are the kind of games that are going to be the challenges for you. Or do you feel like you're prepared for those kinds of matchups?
Yeah, I feel like all of us have prepared for it, from me to Lou to Z to Jalen to even Lissa. Like, yeah, we might be undersized, but like, we'll take a challenge. Knowing Cunane, she's a very good player, not downing her. She's a very good player, but like, you can never doubt yourself. And I would never doubt me or my team. So like, I feel like we will prepare enough for that game. And like, we just gotta, whatever our coaches tell us to do, they've never steered us in the wrong direction. So I'm like, okay, whatever you say, Coach, I'm gonna do. And I know that's gonna help me get to where we need to go.
Thank you.
Lawrence, do you have a question?
Yeah, AP, good game, by the way. It seems like over the last couple of games, things have really started to click for you. So is that more of a product of you being more aggressive, or is the game slowing down for you? Or is it a mix of both?
It's kind of a mix of both. You get some in-game jitters, or like even pre-game jitters. And it's like, I know that with my team, once stuff starts going, I'm just, I'm chilled out, and I'm like, okay, like, I know I can do this. I just need to put my mind to it, get my feet moving, and I just do it,
Cool, thank you.
And you said a lot of confidence does come from your teammates. What would you describe the team environment like, and how do you think that contributes to y'all's success so far this season?
Me and my teammates were very, like, connected, like Coach said, in every single type of way. Like, we just, we cheer each other on. We're like, oh, well, Deja's doing this, and we're like, okay, well, why is she doing that? Knowing, like, all of us we bring a different piece to the puzzle, into the table, and we all know that. So it's like, Jalen, she's our hype man. I know Kayla, even though Kayla, Alizé, and Ariel are hurt. I mean, Kayla, Tiani, and Ariel are hurt. I hear them, and it's like us just cheering each other on, and like, we're always overly excited for each other. That helps. Even like, if you're messing up, I hear it. Like I said, Eva, she just uses her voice, and it's like, I know she might not know how I feel, but I know that she sees that the way that I feel, and I know that they see me, and that helps, on the court and off the court.
Anya, what have you seen from the progression of Destiny's game?
Yeah, I've been, because I'm a post, I work with Destiny every day, and Coach Walt tells me every day, he's like, I need you to bring Destiny under your wing. And I'm like, okay, you know, she came in and we were trying to get her to get out of her scooping layups. And now it's like, she takes what we give her and she doesn't take it as criticism. She's taking it as us trying to help her. And like, we had to work on her with it because she was like, she gets down on herself. She's a me. Like she's like, I can do this, but like I'm missing a layup and I know I can make it. So she gets upset with herself. We're like, this, you got it. Like, you're going to be one of the best post players in this league. You just got to put your mind to it. So like, just her, like, she works on things and she gets in the gym and she works with Coach Wall. She asks questions, and with just her like building up her game and just working, and we knowing that she's making strides to be better is what we really need, because she's a very scrappy player. You know, she works hard, she gets hers, and that's what we need.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else for Anya? All right. Thanks, Anya.
Thank you.
So you're good, Anya. For everybody else, we're losing people as they rush for flights. If anybody has a request that you really need somebody, I can work on getting them on the phone, or getting a quick quote from somebody en route. They're scattering after this.
I understand.
So everybody good?
Yeah, if you get a couple of comments from Destiny, that'd be nice. But I understand if you can't.
Well,
I'm good. Thank you, Dana, for everything.
sure. See you, Lawrence. Yeah, I can work on that if she's not gone. What do you want to give me specifically what you're looking for, or just a little bit on the game?
A little bit of her progression of her game and what she showed today.
Okay. Lindsay, are you all good?
If you could forward those quotes from Destiny to me as well, that would be fantastic.
Okay. All right. I'll go work on that.
Awesome. Thanks so much.